always, I invite you to do as I do and close your eyes. And we're just going to we're just going to intentionally bring ourselves into the present moment. So I invite you to, for the next few moments, at your own pace, to simply take note of and pay attention to the breaths you are receiving. Like I was saying, we can use this focus on the breath as a means to become more present. Intentions matter, beliefs matter. Be present. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Intentions matter. Be present. 2 of our 15 concepts. If we are noting that we are receiving a breath, we might ask ourselves, well, from whom? From what? Where does it come from? So now that automatically puts us into dialogue with Source, our creator, all that is. And it is this connection to Source via the quote unquote spiritual part of us, the part of all that is, that exists as us and in these bodies and in which these bodies exist, all of that energy reminds us that we are not isolated, we are not alone, we are connected. So we are all connected. Another one of our concepts. Everything is energy, another one of our concepts. And this is lovely to be, it is lovely to be in this space because it is the perspective of the being part of the human beings that we are, that we take here in Spiritual Workout World. So if, for example, you find yourself feeling, oh, I don't know, resistant, agitated, pissed off, frustrated, something is not going right. Something is other than the way I think it should be. Whenever you, me, I, we find ourselves in this particular dynamic, I wish this was not happening. This sucks. I hate this, right? When we find ourselves in that place, a spiritual workout perspective could look and sound like this. Well, first of all, I want to stop resisting, because resistance to what is the antithesis of practicing presence. And if I'm in Spiritual Workout World, I'm supposed to be present. Okay, there's number one. Number two, I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. In other words, there's nothing that's happening to me. Everything's happening for me, which means there's information in this dynamic for me. I don't know what it is yet, but if I ask, maybe I'll start to get some answers. Maybe they'll be at the ready. Maybe they'll come over some time. But at a minimum, regardless of how often I'm in this spot, whether it's just happened for the first time or it happens all the time, that resistance, that idea that something is other than how I, you, me, we think it should be, is not the end of the road. That moment, I think, provides stark clarity to us. We are adamant about what we don't want. So the opportunity is to then use it as a springboard, remind ourselves that it is not the end of the road. It is not my lot in life to sit in this stew of unwanted activity, of unwanted circumstance, but I'm here I'm here for a reason. I want something other than what I'm experiencing. And that's the key right there. I want something other than I'm experiencing. That's a very different sentence than what I'm experiencing sucks. What I'm experiencing sucks is all about judgment. It's about the opposite of acceptance. When I say I want something other than this, well, now that shifts the energy. Everything is energy. You can feel the difference in that statement. I want signals, oh, there's an intention. I want something that I don't have. So right there in that moment, again, if we're using this unwanted circumstance, not as the end of the road, but as a springboard into the next thing, well, then we start to set a shiny, clear intention for exactly and precisely what it is we would prefer to experience. What do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do I want to have? Why do I find this current circumstance to be so anathema to who I am? Why do I find it so hard to accept? There's nothing wrong with being in that situation. There's nothing wrong with asking those questions. There's only something wrong, quote unquote, if we are intending for growth and development and we allow ourselves to stay stuck there. So again, using that circumstance as a springboard into setting a shiny, clear intention will make all of our moments of frustration and non-acceptance into growth opportunities by setting shiny, clear intentions and thus engaging the law of attraction in a conscious manner. So that was a bunch of concepts in this warm-up. I don't know if I can even remember them all, but we talked about being present, which is about accepting everything as it is with no judgment. We talked about how everything is energy. We talked about being spiritual beings. We talked about setting shiny, clear intentions. We've talked about an intention to just be present. Oh, I covered that already, etc., etc. So, welcome to Spiritual Workout World. I invite you to take a nice deep breath with me to wrap up this warm up. And upon the exhale, just come back whenever you're ready and